guys, SW Outdoors, and on today's episode, we're here to reviewing some turkey guns. Hello guys, SW Outdoors. Hope you guys are actually having a fantastic day today. And in today's video, we're going to be reviewing my two turkey guns that I have sitting right on the table here. And if you guys have checked your calendars, turkey season is coming close. So, since the season is coming close, I want to look at the competition on these two shotguns and choose what shotgun I'm going to be taking out this spring in the turkey woods. So, first up, we have the Cooey Model 84, which I have used since I started hunting turkeys. And I have killed my first turkey with this gun right here. This old single shot Cooey Model 84. Single shot, 12 gauge. And I also have a new turkey gun that I had purchased pretty much a couple years ago. This Mossberg 835. It's a turkey shotgun, and I have not used it much for turkey hunting yet. I've used it for waterfowling, but this gun is not really a good waterfowl gun, so it's going to be a turkey shotgun, which is pretty much what this gun is, because it has a shorter barrel and it's fully camoed out, has this little sight on it. So this gun is suitable for turkey hunting. Even though I have used it on one turkey hunt, which was a fall turkey hunt. So, yeah, so I have used that gun once for turkey hunting, but never really put it as my full-time turkey gun because I kept using my Cooey all the time. So, in today's video, we're going to have a little competition between these two guns and see which one makes the better turkey gun. So, first up is this gun right here, the Cooey. And like I said, I have used this gun turkey hunting before. I shot a Jake a few years ago with the gun. I have a Jake mounted on the wall right over there, his tail fan. And this gun, it's a full choke. This gun is actually a full choke gun, and it's an older shotgun. And I got it off my uncle like a couple of years ago when I first started turkey hunting. And this gun, like I said, the gun is full choke. It's an older shotgun. It's made by Cooey Arms Company, which is a Canadian gun company. I don't think they make guns anymore. But definitely, like, I've used this gun for turkey hunting when I first started. I've also used it for hunting ruffled grouse, and that, which is basically what I use this gun for now, is hunting grouse and small game. But definitely a good starter gun for a turkey hunter in that, because like, it is simple to use. All you got to do is open that up. You have a shell in there. You twist a shell in there, close it up, pull the hair back, and fire like that. So it is basically just your average old single shot shotgun. And I missed a few birds with this gun too. I mean, I've not hit all the birds I've hunted. I've missed quite a few birds with this gun as well. First year I went out last day of turkey season, I missed a great big tom with this gun. Then in the fall turkey hunt in 2020, I missed a hen, because you could harvest hens in the fall, and missed that bird too. But then a year after, I pretty much successfully arted my turkey hunting. I mastered the art of turkey hunting a couple of years ago when I first started turkey hunting. And this gun, like I said, the gun is full choke. It's an older shotgun. It's made by Cooey Arms Company, which is a Canadian gun company. I don't think they make guns anymore. But definitely, like, I've used this gun for turkey hunting when I first started. I've also used it for hunting ruffled grouse, and that, which is basically what I use this gun for now, is hunting grouse and small game. But definitely a good starter gun for a turkey hunter in that, because like, it is simple to use. All you got to do is open that up. You have a shell in there. You twist a shell in there, close it up, pull the hair back, and fire like that. So it is basically just your average old single shot shotgun. And I missed a few birds with this gun too. I mean, I've not hit all the birds I've hunted. I've missed quite a few birds with this gun as well. First year went out last day of turkey season, I missed a great big tom with this gun. Then in the fall turkey hunt in 2020, I missed a hen, because you could harvest hens in the fall, and missed that bird too. But then a year after, I pretty much successfully arted my turkey hunting. I mastered the art of turkey hunting, and then I shot a jake with this gun. So this gun here, definitely a nice classic look to it. It has the older shotgun look, old single shot, wooden stock, everything on it. So it's definitely a comfortable gun. Like if I'm sitting on the ground, I could just lean up against my knee like this, and if a big old tom comes in, I could definitely get a shot off at it. But it's a little bit longer barrel. Don't get me wrong, I love this gun to my heart. Like, this is definitely a nice shotgun. Love it. And still hope to keep using it even though it's an older gun. So we'll put this gun down right here, and I'll show you guys the other gun. My Mossberg 835 pump action shotgun. So it's a pump, and it has like this little pistol grip on it right here, and the little stock right here, the adjustable stock. So I could adjust the stock wherever I feel comfortable. So I could adjust it longer, like this, rest on my knee, or I could adjust it like up to here a little bit, like closer to my shoulder. So I could just sit underneath the tree and sit there and wait on the gobbler to come in after calling. So it has a little iron sights on it right here. I can show you guys quickly right here. It has that little sight on it right there. So I can just rest it on the turkey's head. I thought about getting like a dot sight on it on top of the gun here, but I haven't really decided, nor do I have the cash to do it. So I'm just like kind of budgeting out how I want to build this gun. I want to do a full build on this shotgun and put it as my primary gun for turkey hunting, because we're going to do a test and see if I can retire the old cooey for turkey hunting, or just go with my Mossberg 835, because this year I was hoping to go with my Mossberg 835 turkey shotgun for turkey hunting and that. It has a full choke on it. It has a removable choke, so I can remove this choke out of it. And it is, I can show you guys the choke right here, what it has in it. If I can get it out of here quickly. So it is Aquamag 12 gauge, and it's an Ultra Mag. It's a full choke tube. It comes with a gun, and there we go, right there. Read that out loud there. You guys can see it on the screen. So this is a full choke. I also have a modified choke for this gun, Carson's modified, and I basically bought that choke when I first started waterfowl hunting, and I bought that choke to hold steel shot out of this gun. But technically I'm retiring this gun from waterfowl hunting. I mean, I could use it for waterfowl hunting, but on very rare occasions. I just want to use this gun for turkey hunting. So both of these guns here, if I can show you, the Cooey Model 84 right here is chambered in 2 3/4 inch shotgun shells. And also the Mossberg 835, this gun right here, can be chambered in 2 3/4 inch as well. It can also be chambered in 3-inch shells and also 3.5-inch shells. And probably they said that the Mossbergs were the first guns to actually be able to use 3.5-inch shells. So we got some shells right here. So last couple of years I've been running Winchester Super X shotgun shells with my Cooey Model 84 for turkey modes. I've been using number 6s when I first started, but then I didn't like how the number 6s performed, so I switched to number 4s. But I don't have the box in the number 4, so I have a few shells here. So this is the number 6 right here. As you guys can see, I'm running number 6s through my cooey since I first started turkey hunting. And then I went up to the number 4 Winchester X shells. And I've been using those in my turkey gun, my cooey Model 84. But we'll be running these shells today at the range. And also, I managed to pick up some 3.5-inch Federals Grand Slam turkey loads, Federal Premium ammunition. So you guys can see right here. And these are number 6s. And if you look at the difference between a 2 3/4-inch shell and a 3.5-inch shell, like when I first opened the box, like, look at the size difference. This is a 2 3/4-inch. This is a 3.5-inch shell. So there's definitely some size differences between the shells. So this will be actually my first time shooting a 3.5-inch shell out of the Mossberg 835. So, like, I could have got a box of 3-inch as well for the 835, but I just basically run 2 3/4-inch shells for my gun. Like, yeah, so I don't really run a lot of heavier, longer shells out of my shotguns very much. I just usually, when I first started using shotguns, I just run 2 3/4-inch for both of them. So, so in this test, we're going to be using some turkey targets, and we're going to see the pattern at close range of how good these guns are. So, we are going to be trying out cooey, see how our shots pattern with this gun, and we're going to see how our shots pattern with the Mossberg 835. So, either ways, guys, we're going to get to the exciting part of the video. We're going to head out to the range, and we're going to shoot these babies off. So, stay tuned. It's going to be fun. Well, fellas, I think we picked the perfect day to do this video. Got my turkey target set up right there. So we're going to try to see how effective these two guns are against turkeys at close range, and then we're going to back it up further enough to get a good shot from one of these trees here. But I'm going to try up to close range and see if we can't kill this bird. So I'm probably going to sit between that tree or something like that, try the close range shot. So I'm going to start with the cooey. I think it's going to be a dead bird close. Got number 6. What rings we got? There. Let's see how we do. I think that's a dead turkey, to be honest with you guys. Well, that's a few pellets to the head right there, so that's definitely got to be a dead turkey. But I find out my spread was a little up high a little bit. So, yeah, that's number 6s. So we're going to go on to number... Alright guys, now we're going to shoot number 6s out of the Mossberg 835. So we'll see how this works. Woo! That's got to be a dead turkey. I think I blew a massive hole through the bucket too. I think the 835 has proved its reputation as a turkey killer. That's 2 3/4-inch, number 6 shot. Unbelievable. That is definitely a dead turkey at close range. It's time to get back to the old girl, the old cooey, shooting number 4 turkey load Winchester. See how we do. Oh boy, I think that's a dead turkey too. Well guys, I don't know. Like, that gun is close range, and I don't understand why it's not killing. Like, this is a dead turkey, but there's not, like, good spreadage on this thing. I mean, it's probably a dead turkey anyway, because there's pellets that went into the neck area, and then there's one in the brain. But when I first started turkey hunting, I mostly used number 4s and number 6 turkey loads. But, I don't know, I missed a fair bit of birds with that gun, too. Not at close range, so... The Mossberg 835 seems to be winning the match so far, because, like, most of the pellets that are going on from the 835, it's pretty much blowing the turkey's head off. at close range. So my best bet is that the cooey's performance is not doing very well for me. I don't know. I mean, it could probably kill a turkey, but I don't know if it's really doing the job right, because there's a pellet in the brain and then there's pellets in the neck. So generally where you want to shoot the turkey is right here. So my best bet is I think that the pellets are just not landing where they should be. So maybe it's my spread. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure about this old gun. So either way, I'm going to put this back in the bag and grab another target. Using the 835 Mossberg, shooting number 4 Winchester turkey load, 2 3/4 inch. So we're evenly matched for 2 3/4. So we're going to load it up right now. Shells in the gun. Ready? Alright, let's see how I did there. I guess I was kind of a little bit over a little bit, but I do have some pellets that went into the head area right there with the turkey load number 2 3/4. So, I mean, that's definitely a dead bird from the looks of the pellets in the brain, but I kind of probably shot a little high on him, so I'm going to probably try that shot again. Surely I'll fix that. Well, fellas, that's a kill. I guess I was trying to shoot a little high, but I managed to try to lower my shot a little bit, and now we got a dead turkey on the ground, so he'd be a dead tom. Well, guys, it's time for the Federals. We'll see how they do at close range against a longbeard. Not gonna lie, guys, I am a little bit freaked out to even fire this round. Look at the size of this 3.5-inch shell. This is the biggest max that this gun can carry. So let's see what they do to longbeards at close range. Oh boy, boys. We are in for a shit show. This is going to be a pretty tough shot, mate. I'm going to be fucking stoked to see what it does to me. So I'm going to try to... Do my gun. Where's my gun? No way, guys. I am not shooting this out of my gun. That was fucking scary. Like, that just frickin' backed up my gun, and I couldn't get it back forward. There's no way I'm shooting that out of my gun. No, not at all. Fuck. That was freaky. Like, I don't even know what happened there. That shell was powerful. Well, guys, that was pretty scary. I don't know what the hell happened there, because I know this gun could take 3.5-inch shells, but for some reason my trigger mechanism went back further. I don't know if it's the gun itself. Like, this gun, if you look at the menu on it, it didn't take 3.5-inch shot. But that was just like my first time ever shooting a 3.5-inch shell. And the gun didn't blow up at all. But, like, shake the hell out of me, though. Like, I don't think I'm going to run 3.5-inch shells for my gun this year. I don't think so. Like, wow. But the sucky part was, I paid big money for those shells, and at close range I missed the turkey. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to run those shells in my gun, because it kicked. But I don't even know how. I'm probably going to play that in slow motion and see what the hell happened there. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. I mean, we'll show the effectiveness. I was going to go a little further in my shell, but I don't even know if this, I don't know what the hell happened to my Mossberg right there. It looks fine. It pumps fine, but I fired enough shots out of her today, so she's going to go home and get cleaned up and get back in the cabinet. I don't know if I'm thinking about taking it to the gunsmith and seeing what the hell just happened to my gun and why it did that when I shot 3.5-inch shells. So, either ways, well, that was pretty interesting. So anyways, guys, we're going to go back to the SW Outdoor Studio, off the gun range, and gun to my conclusion. So first up is the Model 84 12-gauge single shot. So I tried number 6 turkey loads, a few pellets made to the brain, a couple in the spine, but the pattern seemed to go over its head. So then I tried the number 4 turkey loads Winchester. One pattern went off to one side and a few pellets made to the brain and the spine. So the Model 84, that's how it did. But as for the Mossberg 835, testing it with number 6 turkey loads, 2 3/4 inch, blew the turkey's head off basically. And then the second shot had one pattern went over its head, but then I fired a second shot, totaling the turkey's head basically. But as for the 3.5 inch, was a clean miss. So anyways, guys, I've come up with my conclusion. Of course, when I fired the Cooey Model 84, I had my shots patterned. Like, it didn't really have a good pattern onto it when I was shooting the Cooey. A few pellets had made it to the brain, and a few pellets had went through the neck area. So we could still kill a gobbler with this gun, but I feel like my pattern is not so good at close range with the Cooey. But as for the Mossberg 835, my patterns were good. I was getting some good shots on target at close range, which was where I wanted it to be. Even though I was a little rusty with the first shot with the number 4s, I had to correct it a little bit and fire up down a little lower. I guess it's just where I was aiming the gun, which basically it could be that too, because like I could have just kind of was trying to rush the shot a little bit. So I guess that's why probably my patterns were a little sloppy with the Cooey, or less, because like I said, I've had experiences where I've missed turkeys as well with the Cooey, and even though I have killed a bird with that gun, I just figured my pattern's a little bit rusty. And I've also missed, like, I've shot at grouse with this gun, the Cooey, and I've shot at rabbits, and some of my shots were complete misses too. So it might be just my pattern or just range stuff or whatever it is. I have no idea, but it's just I find my pattern is not so good with the Cooey. But with the 835 Mossberg, I felt my shots were more presentable and good choke pattern in that, so enough to hit the turkey's head and vitals and everything, just to kill it. But when I fired the 3.5s, I had a little bit of a situation when I fired that 3.5 inch shell out of this gun. It kind of backed up my gun a little bit, like the whole, as you guys can see, it has the AR stock on it and not like the original like stock, like just regular stock like this. It has like this adjustable stock. So when I fired the 3.5 inch, the gun recoiled and backed the entire trigger mechanism and everything else back into the gun. And I know this gun is chambered in 3.5 because it says it on the gun itself that this gun is chambered in 3.5. So that's, and then when I pulled the pump forward, it went back to normal. But I haven't shot this gun ever since. And I think the gun looks okay. Like, there doesn't look like there's any damage on the gun at all. But, like, if the gun says it's chambered in 3.5, like, then it should be running 3.5. But the only thing this gun can't carry is slugs. So, I'm just trying to figure out the question. But all I know is that the Mossberg 835 looks like the winner in this competition between the Cooey, because, like I said, the patterns of my shot is pretty good. So, like, I am confident that if I take this gun out, I'm going to be killing a turkey at close range. Or I haven't really tested the far range. I was going to go farther range in the video, but that thing that happened with my Mossberg here, with this gun here, is just the fact of, well, what the heck just happened. So when I fired that 3.5 inch Federal out of it. So, I mean, I might look at it and then see if I can run 3.5 through it. Maybe I'll take it out during turkey season, but I'd probably just stick with 2 3/4 inch. I feel like that round is a little better at close range, but I'm pretty sure the 3.5 is better at farther ranges against gobblers. But I've had scenarios where I've been calling in toms and they're penned up and they're like a long ways away for me to get a shot off. That's happened to me before, and I've missed quite a few birds of gobblers being out way too farther than what I expect. So definitely think I'm going to take the 835 out this year for turkey season. I think that I'm going to have a better performance with this gun and be able to tag a tom, and put him in the freezer and a fan on the wall. So either ways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this shooting video, this gun competition. If you guys want to see more content like this, because I have a couple things up my sleeve, I might put my, in the next video, like, will be closer to probably the duck season, but I kind of want to test, it'll be a surprise. Like, basically, I've had this idea for quite some time. I wanted to test some other shotguns, like in competitions for duck hunting, turkey hunting, and then probably get onto rifles and all that and test them out for deer hunting. So there's going to be a bit of gun competitions in this video, shooting videos. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm getting excited to do these videos and that, and I'm definitely getting excited for turkey season coming up in the next few weeks. So either ways, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys put a like. If you guys are not subscribed to SW Outdoors, make sure you guys click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, the latest videos are, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. SW Outdoors, sign out.